What is going on, people? What is going on? It's your boy. It's Craig Simmons, and I'm back. Gaming TV. It's been a while. I know it's been a while, but just been gaming, enjoying the most powerful Xbox Series X. Console's been amazing, and also been playing some Spider-Man, Miles Morales, some good deals, some great content in it. Even though I did run across some glitches. On the PS4 though, PS4, base PS4 as well, not the Pro, base PS4. It's still, so I believe not just the PS5 console has issues, but I believe that game in general just had issues across the board. Because like I said, I ran into stuff on the PS4. Ooh, cold piece of ice. Anyway, got a couple things I want to talk about. I know I'm late. I wanted to do a video last week, talk about a couple things, but just took the family. We got away. Went to he's like a brother to me, like an older brother to me. Guy I've known for almost 20 years. Went over his house with him and his wife, and we just do what we do. We grill, we cook, we drink, we have fun. So really didn't have time for gaming. I bought my Series X, played a little bit, but didn't have time really for gaming. Didn't have time for YouTube. But now I'm going to give my thoughts on a couple of things been going around. First off, with the Jim Ryan comments, what they call them, Lion Ryan, Dance Move Ryan, I don't know. But, Digital Foundry stuff going on with the Xbox Series X versus the PS5 comparisons. And, we'll just go from there, man. Just a couple of things. I do this top of dome, don't write nothing down. They ain't trying to, this is for fun. So let's go. First off, we could do with Lion Ryan, Dance Moves, Jim Ryan. A couple of months ago, I guess right before these consoles launched, when Microsoft had already said that they were going to support the Xbox One consoles for at least 2 years, being consumer friendly. I heard we had a lot of people saying, we buy new consoles for new games, new experiences. Yeah, but them days are old. Because I remember definitely going from, and I was a young kid, remember going from the Nintendo, the NES, to the Super Nintendo. And I do remember at that age, that young, tender age, I wish I could still play my old NES games instead of having to unhook my Super Nintendo and swap back over to my NES. I do remember. And same when I went from my Sega Dreamcast, when I went to, not Sega, god dang, I'm talking. I only had one Sega console, Genesis and Dreamcast. But I know they want interchangeable discs from cartridge. I get it. But PS1, PS2, we all wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Is the fact of you spent money, especially your parents were buying you shit back then if you were like me. I won't buy shit. My parents. So they were definitely looking at that like, it's still a Nintendo. That's all they would say. It's still a Nintendo. It's still a Sega. You can put whatever you want on it, but it's still a Sega. They won't understand in that. So as I'm older now, and I'm buying my own console, starting, I guess my first console I bought myself probably was the Dreamcast. And when I got the Xbox One OG, when I went from the 360, I was like, man, even though some games were still playable on the 360, I believe Halo 2 was one of them, I can't remember. But it's been a while. It is. But hey, but I still was like, damn. Wish I could still play some of my OG Xbox games on my 360. Nintendo especially, when they went with the Wii and they had the virtual Nintendo shop. Granted, it was a kind of backwards compatibility. You just had to pay for it. But nonetheless, we all want to carry our games over. We all thought it, whether you want to admit it in public or whatever the case, we all felt that way. We all. No one wants to have multiple consoles, multiple systems hooked up. But hey, Craig, we don't want to play old games in this generation. Well, yeah, well, why is retro gaming coming back? Why is retro gaming so sought after? People still like to play the old games. It's fact. Whether you have the consoles, you emulate them. Which, speaking of emulators, we will get on that a little later too with emulations. I haven't tried it yet, but I might just do it just to play God of War with this. I just might do it, but we'll see. I don't know. But nevertheless, it's here. And Lion Ryan, right after PlayStation unveiled the PS5 launch games, they did the little show. They was like, yeah, only on PS5. But then in the tweet, Miles Morales. Then in the tweet, Horizon Zero Dawn 2. So now he's officially come out and said they are going to support the PS4. See, what it is, he's playing both sides. We get it. Sony is the market leader. Sony has the fan base. It has the console sales. Sony ain't dumb. But they know their hardcore fans are, I hate to say it, they mindless. Because all they were saying, generations, he believes in it. Yes, I believe in throwing away my old library and starting over again. Sony saw that 100+ million install base. They ain't throwing that away. No, they ain't throwing that away. No. So now he finally wholeheartedly admits they're going to support the PS4 not only for a year, but longer than what Microsoft said they were going to support the Xbox One. So it's out there. But yet, you got the IGN Ignorant Gamers Network. You got fucking Ryan McCaffrey and all of them. None of them are talking about it. None of them. But the minute Xbox does something, they going in. But I ain't gonna dwell on it. We're gonna keep it on. But as we see, these corporations, these companies don't care about the fanboys, the console wars. All they care about is that. That's why I try not to participate. And every now and then I do get involved and talk a little shit. But it's just all jokes with me. I ain't constantly up here with my green flag. Even though I ain't got my green flag up. But it is what it is. You say you like PlayStation, but it don't bother me. So we're gonna go on to the digital fuckery, Digital Foundry. They did some comparisons of current games. I think it was Devil May Cry Special. Then I think it was Call of Duty, Cold War, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I don't know about the Devil May Cry thing. I didn't really follow back up on it. But upon the games being, first being tested, the PS5, a few frames here and there. I think Devil May Cry was the worst frame difference. I think that was like 10. It was either Devil May Cry or Call of Duty Cold War. I can't remember. But the PS5 basically was winning. Was winning, being the weaker console, but it was winning. Now, upon patches, updates, whatever the case may be, the truth is starting to come out. The Xbox is starting now to really, you can see what it's capable of. But we all know within the first year or two, these consoles, developers all still figuring this stuff out. Once they get used to it and they can see what each platform can do, that's when they're going to start putting the damn toppings on it, really dressing it up. But it got to the point that the Series X was outperforming the PlayStation 5 in certain games that people was like calling Phil Spencer the sabotage guy, saying he paid certain companies to downgrade the PS5 version to make the Xbox Series X version look better, perform better, play better. I'm like, man, y'all got to be stuck on stupid, man. Y'all got to be stuck on stupid. It's on paper, man. The Series X is more powerful. Bottom line. It's just to the fact that not damage control coming from the man himself, the head of Xbox. Microsoft got their kits out later than what Sony had their kits out. So obviously, if you got more time with said product over this product, the one you got more time with, you're going to be able to do more with, which makes sense. Because I know, I said I didn't stress it. I'm like, man, it is what it is. We all know what's on papers. Because I know being a gamer at 41 years old, 42 years old, I know it takes time. You put a new product out there, it takes time for it to get cooking. And just like with game development, everybody like Xbox still ain't got no games, no first part. They just got these studios. They just created these studios. Games take time. And we see if they rush a game, put it out, and has all types of bugs and glitches, you're going to bash it. So fuck it. Let it cook. It's going to take time. But we're going to see when these new studios and what they're doing start rolling out. We're going to see, because right now everything is still being built on the hardware we just left, which is still being supported, hence cross-gen. So I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm enjoying it. And besides all the little the glitches and hiccups that they are pointing out, you can't see with your naked eye. I mean, real talk, you can't see it. Unless the game completely freezes, crashes, like the PS5 is doing. When you just shut off on you got the screen flickering like you in a damn rave party. You can't see that stuff with your naked eye. You know, that's why people go to Digital Foundry, because it fits their narratives when it comes to their certain points they want to prove. But anyway, that's enough of that. The truth will come out eventually, as it always do, like it did with the 1X over the PS4 Pro. The 1X was all around better. It just took a little while, got the engine going, the engine overflowing. Took a little while. It's better. But one thing I do notice, and I see that a lot of people, media, IGN, GameSpot, Game Bolt, whatever you want to call them, Ignorant Gamers Network, y'all quit to point out the negatives on Xbox. Forbes, everybody, Xbox Series X, most disappointing console so far, but look at all these PS5s breaking. I mean, breaking. Like Mario Brothers, bricks. No one's talking about it. Wonder why. Boy, these Sony consoles, that's why I pride myself on getting every console. That's why I'm in no rush to buy a brick. I'm not trying to build another house. I will wait and play the games on the PS4. And then when the PS5 get its shit together and they start bricking, cutting off, overheating, artifacting, looking like I'm in a damn rave concert, then only will I get a PS5. But right now, you buying a PS5 right now, you rolling the dice. You playing Russian roulette. Is this motherfucker gonna work? Is this motherfucker gonna work? I ain't trying to do that. Not for $500. No. But no one's talking about it. And when people do talk about it, you're considered a Xbox slave. You're a hater. Well, guess what? Call me what you want. That motherfucker's looking mighty suspicious. Mighty suspicious over there in Sonyville. That motherfucker bricking left and right. My homeboy he texted me, he bought 2 PS5s. I said, boy, I hope one of them work. You got a 50-50 chance. But the way them bitches been showing up bricking, both might be duds. But this is what we talk about, the biased media. No one's talking about it. No one, not that I've seen. Maybe I'm missing stuff. I don't know. I ain't on Twitter all day. I ain't up there looking at what's new on gaming. Give me some gaming news. I ain't got my profile pic looking at people like this with my glasses, putting up stupid quotes and trying to sell that ain't me. I ain't seen it. They ain't in plain sight. That's all I'm saying. But anything negative about Xbox, plain sight. Plain sight. That's all I'm saying. So this is what we talk about with the biased media. Anyway, I'm about to wrap it up, but we're going to talk about the emulations. Backwards compatibility. I don't care how it's done, how it's achieved. Why is the Xbox Series consoles able to play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games and the PS5 can't? Then again, you got the people, the profile pics, they up there like this with the glasses on and the hat turned back like it's an emulation. They're going to pull up a damn They're gonna pull up a case. Here's what they're gonna do to pull up a case. Can it play this? Can your PS5 play a case-based PlayStation game? I got some PlayStation games over there on my counter. I ain't walking in to pull a PS2 disc out. But he up there like this on his profile pic with his hat and his glasses doing all this. Talking about, can it play the disc? No, it don't matter. It's backwards compatibility. And the Xbox give you more PlayStation catalog than the actual PlayStation console. Again, no one's talking about it. And I'm thinking about doing it, like I say, just to play God of War with the superior controller. Because God of War is one of my reasons why I keep a PlayStation. But I hate that damn DualShock. But to play it on that damn Xbox controller, boy, play God of War, I might have some Chaos Blades coming up my hands. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. Just my thoughts, my opinions. You know, I had to do it. It's been a while since I've done it. So I did it. You ain't got to like it. Like I always say, you got the thumbs down button. I don't recommend it. Hit the like button, though. That's what I recommend. Subscribe and share it out. I do this shit a little different than other people, man. It's for fun for me. Get up here, try to drink a little bit, have a little fun. Until next time, game on. Well, that PlayStation a brick.